back to the channel. It's Lauren. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing great. Today I'm doing yet another video in my Makeup I'm Not Surprised It's on Sale series. I haven't done one of these in a while. It's been a little bit, but I thought since it's Cyber Monday today and there's a lot of stuff on Sephora Sale site that maybe won't be there tomorrow, I thought that it'd be a fun time to look at the sale section and talk about why I think those things are on sale. And I always want to preface these videos because I've been doing them so long, like since like 2017 or something. It's been a while. And the original concept and like idea for this video was that makeup didn't go on sale super often. So I felt like when it did, there was usually a reason. Like the hottest items weren't going on sale back then. But since 2017, like being in 2021, there's just so much more makeup now. And I don't think that makeup going on sale means the same things by any means anymore. But I think there's a case to be made for a lot of the makeup that goes on sale and why it might be there. And at the end of the day, if something I talk about happens to be on sale and you wanted it, hopefully you can snag it at a great deal because y'all know I love that too. So let's just get into it. Enough talking, you guys get it. And let's see what's on sale on Sephora's website. I feel like I look ghostly today, like I don't know, I'm bringing it back to Halloween or something. All right, so I'm on Sephora's app. I filtered everything to new, and the first things I'm seeing, two of the first things, are some of the stuff from the Urban Decay Marvels Eternals collection collab they did. Not surprised, like literally not surprised to see it there. Let's talk about the Eternals like actual palette. So this is a very classic Urban Decay situation. I actually have this palette. They sent me it, but it had glitter in it, so I didn't end up using it. But this has like a classic pop-up situation. So there's like the gears and everything. I think they're gears. I've not seen the movie. Whatever is going on there, that gold lattice situation. It's definitely like a showpiece. This is like a gifting piece. And obviously if you really love Marvel, maybe you'd really like this, but I just feel like the color story is a little lackluster, at least looking at it. These are probably really wearable colors, like a lot of people who maybe are just buying this collab because of the IP attached to it. I'm sure they'd be happy, and they're happy that it's not going to be super colorful, but I just felt like this was so boring for maybe the people actually in the community, or like deeper, you know, in the community. I really want to see Urban Decay play with texture. I really want to see them play with something else. I know they can do some color. That's what they were known for back in the day. I feel like they've maybe gone more and more neutral with time, and I think it'd be so awesome to see more stuff, kind of like the Party Favorite palette that came out, I think 2 holidays ago, the Moon Dust palette, like something a little bit more innovative. I know the Naked line is like their tried and true, and then they do these kind of like IP. They did this with the Game of Thrones palette. They've done this with like Alice in Wonderland. Like they've definitely done this before, but I just felt like this one was just underwhelming, honestly, just underwhelming. I'm really not surprised to see it on sale. And I think it's great though, if you were wanting this or wanting to gift it, like if you know someone who doesn't love makeup, isn't like so like hardcore in the beauty community, they might really love this, that it's Marvel and that it has neutrals. But I am not surprised to see it there, on top of the fact that like most Urban Decay stuff tends to go on sale. I just didn't even see many videos with it, you know? So yeah. Not surprised. Next, I think it's just like a current thing again for Cyber Monday. So not all of this stuff is going to necessarily be on sale long term. So that is a bit of a twist to this, you know what I mean? And I think it's interesting. I think to be competitive, honestly, more and more stuff has to go a little bit deeper. I feel like these sales going on at Sephora this year maybe were some of the best overall. Like Fenty, I think at one point was 30% off everything for a limited time, but still that's a, you know, decently good discount, especially for Sephora. And right now it's 25% off. So there is one of these Lip Glossy Posse Fantasy for Some 4-piece gloss bomb set is on sale from $38 down to $28.50. I used to be super into these glosses and I'm just not as much anymore. So I don't know why that changed, because if anything, I feel like those glosses should be even more popular, but that one's kind of different because it shouldn't be on sale. Okay, let's talk about something I'm not surprised to see on sale. And I don't know if this is gonna go off of sale. I don't suggest getting this. I don't really like the stuff from Saie, honestly. This is the Saie mini bestseller set. I've just not had a good experience with almost everything I've tried from them, but this was $25. It's down to $18. It's a more natural brand. In here, we have like this glowy primer. I still have that. It's fine. That product is fine. I don't think it's anything to write home about. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I haven't tried the mascara and I haven't tried the blush in here, but the products that I have tried from Saie, there's like this weird marshmallow highlighter thing that sucked. It's like the weirdest texture ever. I have the bronzer, which I just really don't like the color on me. The formula seems fine, but just the color wasn't right for me, a little too red. I don't know. I've wanted to like the brand so much, and I just feel like at every turn, I'm not into it, so not surprised to see that on sale. Oh, this is another thing from the Urban Decay Marvels. I'm not surprised to see these little like highlighters. They use these as like eye products or highlighters. There's a gold one and a bronze one. I think the colors are pretty enough, but I just don't like the packaging. The kind of triangle packaging, it's in this cheap cardboard. There's just something about it. It just doesn't even feel like worth money. Like, I know that sounds harsh, but really holding it. So I can't imagine someone at the beginning, like before it was on sale, spending $26. That's how much this was to get one of these. No way. I feel like 13 is like the starting point of where it should have been. There's not even like a little mirror or anything. Definitely not surprised to see that one on sale. Next is a product from KVD Beauty. This is the Mini Epic Kiss Nourishing Vegan Butter Lipstick Set. I feel like I just didn't hear anything about these at all. Like, I didn't really know that they existed, that they had come out with a new kind of formula of lip product. So I'm not surprised to see it on sale. This was originally $29. It's down to $19. I feel like a lot of these sets potentially, like, I don't know formula wise because I haven't tried them. I mean, I didn't even know this product existed before it right now. But I do think some of these sets, depending, could be a really great way to gift, you know, at a discount. But yeah, not surprised to see them. I think the colors are actually quite beautiful. There's like a brown, there's some, you know, more neutral shades, then there's like a red. They look really nourishing. I'm not sure about this lip formula. I don't really know where the world of lip product trends are. Are we still into like the clear glosses, that type of stuff? Do we like sheer tinted balm type stuff, or moisturizing lipsticks like this, or matte stuff? Like, I feel like I'm just totally off on my own planet, loving like liquid lipsticks, like matte liquid lipsticks, but that's what I like lately. So I don't know. I don't even know where the world of lips are at, what is popular. If you know, let me know. I feel like I should, you know, as a beauty influencer, probably should figure that out, but I'm not on TikTok, so, you know, I feel like it's okay. If I was on TikTok, I'd need to know, but here I can learn with you guys, I feel like. Anyway, let's see what else is here. There's a Glow Up Paradise mini set from Isle of Paradise. I believe this brand's a self-tanner. I'm just totally out of the loop with self-tanner world, you know, like this video is just me telling you what I don't know about, but yeah, I do not self-tan. I just, more than anything, just don't want to spend the time to do it. So I don't know. I feel like also potentially in the wintertime, I don't know, I see the argument for like needing to tan more because you're not in the sun as much, or you're covered up so you're not even tanning that much anyway type of thing. So I don't know. I'm just not surprised to see it, honestly. There's a perfume sampler pack from Atelier, and I'm not surprised to see this. Atelier cologne, out of a lot of the fragrances sold at Sephora, tends to go on sale, whether it's at Sephora or at other places. I do feel like you can get it at a discount. So this is the mini perfume wardrobe set. I believe these are all 4 ml bottles. Yeah, they're all 4 mils, which is a decent amount. That's about double of what a normal tester would be. So you really could test this out, see if you like it. And for $38, it's not bad to get that amount of product, I feel like, for 8 different perfumes. So I think that's nice, but again, not surprised really to see it on sale. Okay, there's an Item Beauty product. Another thing, totally not surprised to see on sale. I believe Item Beauty is from Addison, it's Addison Rae's brand. I don't know, this brand just seems like a BoxyCharm brand, and I'm kind of scratching my head as to how the hell it got into Sephora. I mean, I'm guessing it's connections and things on the back end I have no idea about, but I'm just like, what about this brand is alluring or different, or like, I'm trying to think of the space that it occupies in Sephora, and I'm just confused. I don't get it. So I'm not surprised to see it on sale. There's also a mini Try Me Lip Quip Trio. I don't even know. The products might be great. These ones seem more like minimal makeup, easy makeup, and I know that is popular, so, you know, I don't want to like knock it. The other set had like a mascara in it with a lip product for $24 down to $14. I'm just not surprised. I'm not surprised to see it on sale. I don't foresee, if I'm being honest, Item Beauty really being at Sephora long term. I don't. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, another one from Atelier Cologne, but I want to point it out because I think it is so beautiful. This is Vanille Intense. Is that how you say it? It's the Constellation Collection set or whatever from Atelier, which is a part of their like holiday specific kind of branding for the line. Really love this kind of constellation star themed thing they have going on. So this is $80 down to $56. You get a perfume and you also get a mini candle. So pretty. I love that little outer packaging, but again, It's Atelier. I'm not surprised to see it there. I'm really not. Can I talk about something I was surprised to see? Can I talk about that? There are some products from Skylar that are on sale. These are perfumes, but the big perfumes went on sale, only some, but I was just surprised because they just rebranded their packaging to be this like square different thing. I have a whole video on the Skylar perfumes, check it out if you're interested. I'm just surprised, even though these are summery scents and we are going into winter, maybe that's why, but they are $85 down to $51, and I'm just surprised to see a couple of those on sale when it feels like y'all just launched these types of perfumes like in these bottles like this year. I don't know, I was just surprised to see that hefty of a discount on Sephora. On their own site, yeah, for sure, but on Sephora, I was like, whoa, okay. Okay, so that one doesn't fit the video. It's the literal opposite of the video, but I couldn't not mention it as I'm scrolling. Let's talk about the Natasha Denona palette that's on sale. This is the Sunset palette. I have a feeling at some point I have talked about this because I feel like this must have gone on sale before this. Anyway, I'm not really surprised to see this. It's interesting that somehow Natasha Denona to me has found this perfect middle ground where she can put her stuff on sale and you can expect to still get it at a discount because I see it in BoxyCharms. I get stuff through BoxyCharms. Also, she does great Black Friday deals. If you didn't pick up some stuff on her Black Friday deal, I think she's still doing some things, but they were really good. Like half off the things that she put on. And yet people would still pay full price for her stuff. I'm like, usually if a brand starts doing that, offering lots of discounts and doing that, I feel like people get used to it being a discounted brand. Like, I'll save my money, I'll wait. But I feel like Natasha Denona has found the balance somehow. She has found the magic and can still release palettes and people are gonna buy them all. They're gonna sell out. It's gonna be a whole thing when it launches, but also, you know, people are dying to get it at the half off point too. Like it's a feat. Anyway, this is the Sunset palette, one of the first palettes that came out like this. She had, I think, the larger palettes before this. She maybe had like a 10 eyeshadow palette before this one, but this is the first, like, you know, Natasha Denona, more affordable, because this one was at $129 when it came out. Now she's even gone to $65. She's even come out with little mini 3 pans. She's really trying out there, getting all her money at every price point. Anyway, this is such an OG palette. I've been tempted to get this. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. I don't know if I will, but I love that the pans are removable. Do I have to tell you that again? Do you know that? I'm sure you do if you watch my other videos, but I'm not surprised to see this on sale because it's like the first in the line. Knowing that some of her products go on sale, of course I'm not surprised to see this one go on sale. I'm kind of like, damn, I thought it would go on sale faster, at least on Sephora. They were offering the Sunrise palette, they were offering the Love palette, and all those ones half off way before this one. So yeah, not surprised to see it finally there if it's one of the ones you were wanting. It's a pretty old one though. Like, this reminds me of like old days. Oh man, like to think that all the palettes Natasha Denona has come out with didn't exist when this one launched, you know, it was a while ago. It was a while ago. Not surprised to see it. Great price point if you were thinking about picking it up, wherever wanting it. Half off is not bad. I just want to shout this one out in case you didn't see it over on Sephora's site. The Love Mini palette from Natasha Denona has also gone on sale. I recently picked this up in the 20% off sale, so I paid $20 for it thinking that was pretty good, but for $12.50 half off, it's really pretty good. So I enjoy that palette. If that looks like a color story you'd like, you guys know how much I love the minis. Just want to shout it out a little bit. Like, it's pretty good. Okay, anyway. I feel like now that more stuff goes on sale, the sale section isn't just like, oh my gosh, you know, a place of landmines and ugly palettes and just shit that sucks, you know? And I feel like when I started this series, that's what it was. I felt like, yeah, duh, that's gonna go on sale. Oh yeah, duh, no one wants this stuff, you know? But now I feel like because there's so much makeup, there's so much competition, you know, things go on sale a little bit faster than they used to. The life cycle of makeup's a little bit shorter, or like it hits sale sections a little bit faster usually. So, you know, between sale sections and sales going on at Sephora and Ulta, as well as like discounting sites like BoxyCharm or FabFitFun, as well as TJ Maxx and Marshalls and those types of places as well. There's so many outlets to get sale makeup, and I feel like the makeup that's there and on sale is so much better than it used to be. I really do. I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Like, have you seen that change? Because I definitely have, and I'm over here like saving money every day when I buy my makeup, and I love it. Next, let's talk about these Digital Dust highlighters from Melt. I think these are beautiful. I have been tempted to pick them up. Well, only 2 are on sale. 2 are on sale. 1 is already sold out, so obviously people snatch this up on the deal. But these highlighters are so gosh darn expensive. I think that is the one of the issues here. At least to me, that's definitely the reason I haven't purchased them yet. I think they're beautiful. The one in Pink Moon, absolutely stunning. The one in Phoenix, it's like this rosy copper, so pretty for blush draping, so beautiful. They have other colors too, but those ones aren't on sale, so we'll leave them for now. Anyway, I think these are so beautiful. I think there was definitely some hype around them when they came out, but damn, $39 is just, it's a rough price point for a highlighter, I think, personally. I mean, the embossing's beautiful. I'm sure they're like decently good, but damn, 40 bucks is a lot. I know that's what stopped me from buying them, but at $27, that's the sale price, and that still seems like that should be the price though. And then we get discounted off of that, right? Like, that's how I think of it. So I'm not surprised to see it on sale, but they keep their stuff high. They keep it high so that way when you do get the discount, as we see here, it sells out. Okay, I want to talk about Sephora brand product because I don't want to just trash on Sephora stuff, but this palette is just so ugly looking to me. This is the Warm Wishes eyeshadow palette. It's only $15. Why is it in the sale section? It says it's $15 down to $8, but then when I go into it, it doesn't show that. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but I don't think that they did a good job with the photos. Like, I feel like I can't even quite tell what the colors are. Like, the other photos look almost blown out, you know? I don't get what's up with that. I'm not usually surprised to see anything from Sephora on sale, like Sephora brand, but yeah. I know that the price point's cheaper, but that looks like a cheap palette. Why not just buy something at Walgreens? Why go to Sephora to buy that? This is one that kind of shocked me. Again, I guess if you really wanted this one, I'm gonna have to change the title and be like, makeup I'm not surprised is on sale at Sephora, plus some things I am. But this is from Pat McGrath Labs. The Bliss Astral Quad in the shade Illumination is actually on sale from $65 down to $39. I know Pat McGrath also tends to do sales as well, but still can keep that high price point. I don't know what they do over there, but they are really working that magic. But I'm kind of surprised to see this, although I guess it has been a couple holidays since this came out. So this isn't even from this holiday. It's from like last, or maybe even like last. Like, it's been a while, I think, since that one came out, but I'm still kind of surprised to see it, honestly. This is one, I thought it would just bring a little attention to Urban Decay's Perversion Mascara. It's on sale for $10, or at least it says it. What the heck is going on? It says it on the outside, but then when I click in, let's add it to my basket and see. It changes it back to full price. Yeah, it's full price. So I don't know, maybe their like app's just freaking out and doesn't know what's on sale, but at some point the Urban Decay mascara was on sale. I guess it's not anymore. Sorry, just kidding. JK. There's some powders from Bite Beauty that are on sale. These are the Change Maker Flexible Coverage Pressed Powder. They're $36 down to $18. I'm not really surprised to see these. I feel like Bite Beauty, I was excited for them to kind of go into something other than lip products, and then it feels like they came out with like a primer, a kind of skin tinty foundation, and this pressed powder, and then nothing. Then nothing happened. Oh no, they did come out with those cream blushes. I forgot about that, yeah. Or like liquid little blushes that are in like, yeah, those things, these things, you know, remember these? I don't know, I thought they were gonna go a little harder, I guess, hit the ground running a little bit more on what they were gonna do and really expand the brand and really, you know, take it a bit further, but I feel like they kind of just died off after those two. So I don't know. I'm not surprised to see that. I'm also not surprised to see this blush palette from Jouer on sale. This is the Champagne and Macaron face palette. It's from $34 down to $24. And there are two different colorways from this. I just feel like I never hear about Jouer, like at all, ever. I feel like there was a time back in the day, back when Natasha Denona Sunset palette was all the rage. People would be using their Jouer, you know, highlighter, and it was like the talk of the town. It was like one of those influencer brands. I feel like maybe people were taking trips with the Jouer, like that type of stuff, which is so funny because my memories of Jouer before that were with like Ingrid or Miss Glamorazzi at the time. She had the Jouer like bronzer she would use a lot and like the skin tint, and I think the packaging at the time kind of connected together, but it was way more of like a natural brand and all this, so it was funny to see how it like came into its own and kind of morphed with the times, became this like big influencer thing, like blinding highlight, and then now I'm like, where is the stuff? What happened? I just don't feel like I personally hear about it as much, so I'm not surprised to see that there. I'm not surprised to see this palette from Patrick Star Beauty on sale either. This is the One Size, it's the Visionary eyeshadow palette. It's $42 down to $21. I'm not sure, again, if this is more of like a specific deal for Black Friday or if this is like on sale for a while like this or what, but I'm really not surprised to see it on sale. I think I'm more surprised than anything that he hasn't come out with maybe another eyeshadow palette in the same size, like a volume 2 or something like that. I know he's done quads and different things like that, but I just know eyeshadow palettes are like, you know, what get people talking, or at least it seems like that way online a lot of the time. So I guess I was a little surprised that he didn't make more of these faster or something with some specific color stories. I think that would have been good. Anyway, not surprised to see it there. I'm also not surprised to see this classic makeup product on sale. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. This is all anyone ever even used back in the day. Everyone loved this foundation. I remember at the time I was like, what? I need more coverage than this. Then I became obsessed with it and I used it in my kit. It has a pretty good shade range, and yeah, now I just, again, Makeup Forever in general, I feel like had its time, and then it's kind of just gone back to being, I feel like, a pretty pro makeup line where you can still get it at, you know, Sephora and different places, but I do think it's more of a pro line, kind of like how it used to be. I was surprised these even were still available to get online, at least at Sephora. These are the Anastasia Glow Kits. Do you guys remember these? Oh, I used to have the first 2, I think, Glow Kits, and I actually had one of them signed by Anastasia. I don't have it anymore, but I remember that being like a really big piece in my collection just because of that signature. These used to be the shit. Oh my gosh, like people loved these, and this just feels like, again, like such a long time ago, before the pandemic, before all these things that have like changed my life in way different ways. But anyway, we're not talking about that right now. I'm just so surprised that these are even there, but they're $40 down to $20. I feel like if they can sell these at $20 right now, good for them, man. Because this, you know, to me, they're older. I'm not saying they're bad products. I'm not saying that, you know, you couldn't use them and still like them. I don't even remember what that formula is like, so it's kind of interesting to think about it. Like, I wonder how I'd like it now. Like, would it stand up? Would it be really powdery? Is it like, I know it's not like a gelée, so I'm kind of like curious as to, how would that perform now type of thing. What else? Oh, this I'm not surprised either, the dip brow. I just don't think people are using dip brow nearly as much as they maybe were back in the day. I mean, again, we're talking about sales. There's a lot of stuff's on sale because of Black Friday, because of just the season. But again, back in the day, this stuff didn't really go on sale. Like a dip brow was not really gonna go on sale that much. Maybe during the 21 Days of Beauty, maybe. And it was like a big deal, you know? And I feel like nowadays it's just not as much. Oh, this I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. The Millennial Pink palette from Melt. I'm not surprised to see this on sale. I think this is a different color story. You know, it's very pink and then it has those really dark colors with it. But I don't think this is a color story maybe everyone's really seeking, you know? I don't know. It didn't speak to me. I think there's just really big contrast, like really big contrast with like lighter shades and then these deep shades. The swatches are way better looking. I can tell you that much. Look at these swatches compared to the palette. The swatches definitely give you like, okay, I can do something with that. But if you just see the palette, it can seem like, what do I do? At least that's what I think when I look at it. So I can only imagine if you maybe didn't feel super confident using eyeshadow, you would just like look at it and steer clear away, you know? I'm not surprised to see that. I also don't feel like I see people talking about that one as much from Melt. Other palettes from Melt kind of stick around, but I don't feel like that one really did as much. Oh my gosh, are we gonna talk about these? I know why these are on sale. I bought one of these from BoxyCharm and I thought I was down with the gimmick, guys. I thought I was down with the gimmick that Kaja is, but when I got these, I realized, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm not doing it anymore. This is the Beachy Stamp Blendable Liquid Bronzer from Kaja, and this is like a star shape. I remember seeing all the little stars on Instagram and all that, and I thought it was so cute and, you know, all this stuff. And then I got it, and it's like this bulky fucking thing. It's so bulky so that you can house this stamp that's shaped like a star, which, you know, cute, Instagrammable for sure. Social media looking and worthy, yes. Real life, nah. Real life, no. It's a no for me. And it was really once I got it in my hands that I realized that. So I'm not surprised. I'm sure other people were like smart before and like knew beforehand that, oh, that's just gimmicky, or oh, that's gonna be bulky. But in my head, I was like, oh, it's gonna be cute, or it's cute and functional. No. I don't think so. I think it's just so bulky. I can't imagine like storing that, having that, bringing it on vacation. If that's your favorite bronzer, bringing that with you to travel. Yeah, right. Like, and this isn't even that great of a deal. $24 down to $16. I think I got it for like maybe $8 and I still was like, okay, I'll try it. Anyway, not surprised. There's this roller lip gloss from Incredible, and okay, this is where I'm like, do I know what's on trend? I know for a while this would be poppin'. This like, you know, kind of throwback with the roller ball. We all had them back in the day, but they had little fruits on them. But I don't know if people are using these now, right? I don't know. It's not even on that great. I mean, it's 30% off, but they weren't that expensive to begin with. $10 down to $7. Still not surprised. Not surprised to see it. I feel like that was definitely a trendy thing. It looks like the high coverage cream foundation from Jouer is also on sale. There are 49 shades. This definitely came out at the time when every brand was coming out with like tons of shades of foundation. Like it was about the number of shades and not about the range, which really isn't, I feel like, the point. The point is the range, but anyway, this I am not surprised to see on sale. I already talked about Jouer, so all those points apply to this, but also I feel like these high coverage cream, dense, thick foundations definitely aren't it right now. I feel like anything could be trendy right now. Like, I wonder how you guys feel about that, but that's definitely something I think. It's like, do a glossy lip, super trendy. Do a matte lip with like a pouty look and an upturned, you know, upper lip, super trendy. Do a winged liner that makes you look like so cute on Instagram and on TikTok, super trendy and popular, but also do no eyeliner, totally trendy. Do something blown out with one color, trendy. Do something with lashes, trendy. Do no lashes and keep it natural, trendy. I'm like, everything, so it's just, you have to be pretty. Is that what it is? It's always that, isn't it? Just be extraordinarily beautiful and you're trendy. Anyway, not surprised to see it there. Oh my gosh, I'm sure I talked about this in one of my other videos. Oh, it doesn't say it's on sale, but if I can take a minute to roast this, I'm sorry, I hate this mascara so much. The Urban Decay Lash Freak Mascara, I hate this thing. I hated this thing so much. I don't understand. You're supposed to use this like one side that's supposed to stay clean to like push your lashes up. They're supposed to give you these like really chunky lashes. That's just not my thing. So maybe that's it. I'm just definitely not the customer. I'm not trying to be freaky with my lashes. I just want like nice lashes, honestly. Oh, I hated that thing. But I don't think it's on sale anymore. That must have been one of those ones that was only on sale for a little bit. There's an eyeshadow palette from Bobbi Brown. This is the Luxe Metal Rose eyeshadow palette. This looks really boring in the pan, but I could sit here and roast it all day for being boring. But let's be honest, like if I had this, I probably would like it. Especially with the, like, you know, the way I'm in right now where I like neutrals. I could see myself actually using it. But I will say Bobbi Brown has like a holiday collection out currently, and I saw it in store and it looked just as like dead in person. It looked just as like limp in person. So I don't know, maybe that one would still look like that, but half off is pretty good though. I feel like we've been here a while, but I'll try to find a few more things. Let's just see. Okay, I'll talk about these perfumes for sure. These are from Ellis Brooklyn, and there's one in Fawn. I don't know, there's a couple other ones that are on sale from $105 down to $70. There's a part of me that was like, whoa, Ellis Brooklyn, like, you know, it's one of their clean brands of perfume at Sephora right now. But whenever I go into a Sephora, they never have all of them to sniff. They only have Myth and maybe Salt Air, and if I'm lucky, Sweet. Other than that, they don't have the other ones even to test at all. And so I'm kind of not surprised to see these. It seems like, I don't know, if I was predicting something, I don't think that they're going to be carrying Ellis Brooklyn much longer. That would be my prediction. I bought the library set of Ellis Brooklyn stuff, so it had West, it had Fable, it had Raven, it had a ton of stuff. And I do own 2 of the perfumes. I really love Sci-Fi and I really love Sweet. And I like Super Amber actually. I did get to try that one out. I really like that one as well. But overall, I thought I would like the brand a lot more than I do, unfortunately. So, you know, my own bias and my own preference and smell also is like, not surprised. But, you know, I'm not surprised. There's one Raven, you know, that one's a little bit more of a distinct kind of smell, I feel like. So, I don't know, that was like a weird one. But I have a feeling that they're not going to be carrying that brand much longer. I feel like the rotation and the length that Sephora keeps brands now is a lot smaller than it used to. Like if a brand got into Sephora, it was like, holy shit, that's probably gonna be there a long time. And now I'm not surprised when Sephora like picks up and drops a brand within like a year or like, you know, 15 months or 18 months. I wanted to touch on the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette just in case you guys didn't see. It is half off over there. I think this palette's been half off at different places, like, you know, during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty and maybe even on Urban Decay's website itself, but not surprised to see it. It is a little bit older, but it's also one that if this was something you liked or were interested in, you can get it half off, which is definitely nice. I'm interested to see what Urban Decay will come out with in the new year. I feel like this holiday, there really wasn't like a holiday collection from them, and I was kind of disappointed in that because last year they had the Stoned Vibes palette, and I loved that. I loved that palette. I really liked a lot of the stuff in that collection. I thought it had vision, and I don't know if it's supply chain issues. I don't know why. I feel like a lot of brands didn't have. I'm sure it's that. It has to be that. Why would they leave money on the table? Like, I feel like they wouldn't. But yeah, I feel like we didn't get as big of like blockbuster holiday collections like we have in past years. So it'll be interesting to see what everyone kind of does moving out of the holidays, but not surprised to see it. And you know what? I'm gonna take the chance to warn you about some minis to not get from Fresh. This is the Fresh Sugar Hydrating Lip Value Set, and it's originally $45. Okay, this one might not actually be on sale either. What the heck is up, man? Their app is tripping. It was $45 down to $32. Not sure if it still is, but anyway, I'm gonna just say it. Don't get these little minis from Fresh. Don't get the little mini lip balms. It's such a soft lip balm, you guys. Just get a full size if you like it, which I do. I love that lip balm. It's one of my favorites. It's one of the things I actually give as gifts quite a bit, the full size lip balm, but as these minis, it's just a disaster. I really just hate them. So I like to warn people not to get them because I know as someone who used to love mini sets, I bought me a mini set, if not a couple, and I had those little guys for forever. They were a pain to actually use up. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Trust me. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave the video here. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, talking about the makeup I'm not surprised is on sale, and some of the stuff there's a few that I was a little surprised about. I feel like with time, the kind of bite this video had has softened a bit, but I hope you still enjoy the video. Let me know, and yeah, let me know if you picked any of these things up from Sephora, and let me know if there was anything you were surprised was on sale or weren't surprised was on sale. I'd love to know, but other than that, thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.